Alright, so here is a tutorial for solving the Rubik's Cube in a way where you don't have to remember algorithms or anything like that. The ones that I do use are fairly simple and pretty quick to memorize, so I wouldn't really consider it much of an algorithm. First thing to think about is that this is a puzzle, so obviously there's going to be different ways you can do it, but ultimately the one thing that you're going to be doing is you're going to be matching colors and building colored sections. And so what I do, and for the sake of the videos that I make, I usually start with the white, but when you start with the center, you're going to connect it to the four centers around it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this white center is going to connect to this green center here with a white green piece, and that's the only piece that can go in there. So if I look around on the cube, I'm going to try not to move it too much. That white green piece that I need is right here, and so this piece needs to go here. And what I can do is I can bring this piece over, and then this piece here is going to come up and it's going to replace this piece, and it also connects, and then I just have to bring this back. So I've now matched the first center with another center, so the white is now matched to the green, and we'll go on. And so there's the white and the red. That piece is, let's see, oh, it's right there, it's already connected. When I say connected, I mean that this red is matching, and so then this white, you just have to then connect to the white center up here. So that works. This is the white orange piece. Red and orange are always opposite each other, so I know that this piece right here needs to be opposite of this one. So you can see all the pieces when I do this. This one I'm going to just rotate over here. This one stays safe, and then this one's going to come up and connect, and then I just have to bring it back. So now the red, the green, and the orange are all connected, and then I just happen to see that this is the white blue piece right here. White blue needs to go here, so this piece is going to rotate over so that this piece can come up like that, except for it'll come up when this piece is over there. So now that connects, and I just have to bring back the top layer. So now what I've got is I've got this white X or plus sign, whatever you want to call it, and the centers are all connected. So the white is connected to the red with the red white, and then you can keep going, the white blue, the white orange, and the white green. After this point, you're going to want to flip it over. If you start getting to the point where you're trying to solve for a faster time, a lot of people will always just keep that on the bottom to begin with, but for the sake of this, it's easier to have it up top. So from here, what you're doing is you're replacing these two pieces. And so like these two pieces, I can replace with these two pieces up here like this. So you see them go up, these two are going to take its place, and then they're going to go down. And so you're doing that all around the cube. You could do it on this side and switch these two pieces with those two pieces if you wanted to. And so ultimately the trick is to get the corner that needs to be down here, and you'll always know that because again you're matching colors. So it would have to be the green, orange, and white corner piece, which happens to be back here. So in the same way that I can move pieces in and out of this spot or this spot, you can do it on the back as well. And so this piece I'm actually going to bring up, and then I'm going to move it off of there so I can bring it back. Keep in mind too that moving it like that, this piece, if you move it and then you move the top, this never gets messed up. So you can always bring that back down and just switch the pieces around. So trying to demonstrate that it doesn't get messed up. Same thing if you go the other way, it doesn't get messed up. So this top layer you're going to be moving in all sorts of directions in order to do what you need to do. But that one piece, that white orange green piece that's now ended up back here randomly, I'm going to move it up and out of here. So there's up, and then I'm going to move it out. So now it's over here. Move that back down. And now that it's up top here, I can rotate it wherever it needs to go. And so here's the only part where I'm going to actually use any kind of algorithm. If you have a piece and it's facing with white facing out like this or like this, this move, you're going to move the white piece down into this slot like this. And so the move or the technique is pretty simple. It's going to be down, and then this piece itself is going to go down, and then you go up, up, and then it puts that piece in, and that move is known as the sledgehammer. I hate that term. I think it sounds kind of dumb, but that's what it is. Once it's down there, if white is facing down, ideally you want to find the piece that is going to be matching right here. So in this case it would have to be the orange-green piece, which happens to be right here. And so the general rule is that when you move this piece up, you want to connect it to this piece in a way where it will be able to be put down in this spot and be solved. So for this one, with the colors, you want to have them, you'll learn to recognize certain patterns. So with this one, if you have a piece like this and you've got this orange, and orange is matching here, if it were green, you would be matching it over here instead, but instead it's orange. So what you're going to do is, it's always passive aggressive. You're going to move this piece away from here like this, and then when you bring it up, these two pieces now that they're opposite, so green and orange, whereas orange and green, now that they're opposite, when you bring it back like this and connect it, they will be together as one piece. So again, what that was this piece here, I'm moving it in a way so that when I bring this piece up, it will then be able to connect to this piece the right way. And so by moving it over here first and then bringing this piece up, I can rotate both pieces like this so that this will then connect. And then once those are connected, you're going to do that same sledgehammer move where the white is going to go down so that it's facing here. So it's going to go down, and then you're going to rotate that down out of the way so that you can bring this back and then bring this back. And so now you have your first connected pair or corner piece. You're then going to keep going. I've already got a piece down here, a white, red, and blue piece. And so the other piece that I need, the red blue piece, is actually back here. And so I'm going to rotate that up to the top. So now it's up there. Move it off of there so that I can bring that back down. And now that I have this, if white's facing out and you've got the red, and then this happens to be red, you're gonna not put it so that they're on the same side, but like this. And then you're gonna do that sledgehammer move once in order to connect them. So you go down, down, up, up, and those will connect. Those two pieces now, you can move them wherever you need to up here so that you can put them, that white piece is going to be above where it needs to, and so then you can do that sledgehammer move again, down, down, up, up. So now you've got two of the four spaces, and from there you're then going to do this white, blue, orange piece. You're going to move it so that it goes into this spot, so you can do it like this. And now this piece, the blue, is what you're going to be lining up first. So you've got blue that matches, and then you're going to move it away from there so that when this piece comes up right here, they then go like this to connect. And then from there, that sledgehammer move again, you're going to do that over and over again. It goes in like that. So now you've got three of the four. And the last one here, that white piece is right here that you need, and this red-green piece is what it needs to connect to. So if I just put it down here quick, like this, now this red-green piece, that same move where you move it away so that you can bring this up, there they both are, connect it, put it down, and then put it in. And so now you've got the first two layers of the Rubik's Cube.